Theory number 1. Earhart crash-landed, was captured by the Japanese military, and died while being held prisoner on the island of Saipan. Investigators announced the discovery of a photo in 2017, buried in the National Archives for nearly 80 years, that may show Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan days after their disappearance. According to the team, led by former Executive Assistant Director of the FBI, Sean Henry, Earhart crash-landed in the Marshall Islands, was captured by the Japanese military, and died while being held prisoner on the island of Saipan. A retired federal agent scoured the archives for records related to the Earhart case, uncovering a photo that shows a ship towing a barge with an airplane on the back. On a nearby dock are several people. Most people believe the plane is the Electra, and that the two people on the dock are Earhart and Noonan. The Marshall Islands, or Spain theory of Earhart's fate, isn't new. It surfaced at first back in the 1960s and relies on accounts of Marshall Islanders who supposedly saw the Electra aircraft land and witnessed Earhart and Noonan in Japanese custody. Theory number 2. Earhart ran out of fuel, crashed, and disappeared in the Pacific Ocean. This is one of the most accepted versions of Earhart's disappearance. Many experts believe Amelia Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan got slightly off course on the way to a refueling stop at Howland Island. Earhart radioed U.S. Coast Guard ships stationed in the area, reporting that neither she nor Noonan could spot the tiny island where they were supposed to land. According to the crash and sink theory, the plane ran out of gas and fell in the ocean, killing both Earhart and Noonan. It then sank, leaving no sign of their whereabouts. Theory number 3. Earhart landed safely on Nikumaroro Island, but died before she could be rescued. In this scenario, Earhart missed her intended Pacific Ocean refueling site, Howland Island, but spotted Nikumaroro Island, an uninhabited coral atoll nearby. She landed safely, but died before she could be rescued. This theory has gained ground in recent years due to the discovery of artifacts that could have been related to Earhart. Items include an empty jar of freckle cream she used, and a piece of plexiglass similar to that used in Lockheed Electra airplane she flew. Theory number 4. A 1970 book found a creative solution to the Earhart mystery. The author claimed the famous pilot survived a Pacific Ocean plane crash and was taken prisoner by the Japanese. At the end of World War II, U.S. forces found her in Japan and secretly took her to New Jersey. There, Earhart took the name Irene Bolam and became a banker. When the real Bolam got wind of the book's claims, she vigorously denied being Earhart and sued the author and publisher for $1.5 million. Numerous experts who investigated Bolam's life and compared her photos to Earhart's agree that Bolam, who died in 1982, was not the missing aviator. Theory number 5. This theory is connected to number 3. Earhart's biography says there is no proof of what happened to her, but bones found in 1940 on Nikumaroro Island might have belonged to her. A skull and bones from the arm and leg were found on the island, but in 1941, a scientist interpreted those bones as belonging to a man. However, in 1998, University of Tennessee anthropologist Richard Jantz interpreted them as coming from a woman of European ancestry and about Earhart's height. The official belief by the U.S. government is that Earhart and Noonan crashed into the Pacific Ocean while attempting to reach Howland Island, which is approximately 946 miles from the Marshall Islands and approximately 406 miles from Nikumaroro Island. Earhart remains a mystery, but before her disappearance, she hoped her legacy would continue to inspire others to take on challenges. "Please know I am quite aware of the hazards," she said. "I want to do it because I want to do it. Women must try today to do things as men have tried. When they fail, their failure must be but a challenge to others."